Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea and today we are going to be filming a chatty get ready with me. I haven't filmed in a super long time. I've had some stuff going on in my personal life and in my house, so it's been a while, but I'm trying to get back into the groove. I hope y'all had an awesome Christmas or holidays, whatever you celebrate. I'm going to be playing with a mix of new and older products today. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. So I'm going to start with brows first, and we are going to be using the Patrick Ta Brow. Really, Kai? I just started filming. Brow wax. Okay, so I kind of started on this side. My dog interrupted, so I'm going to show you this other side. So I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus in this, and you just rub your spoolie around in it, and then you brush it through the brows. This is supposed to be like brow laminating, which I still don't think I quite get that effect from this. It doesn't hold my brow hairs in place like I would like it to. Quite frankly, nothing does. If you follow me on Instagram, I have used actually a hair gel on there. It's the Got To Be, I think it's called the Spiked Hair Gel, and that kind of holds them in place. I saw somebody else using that, so I picked it up to try it. This is just an issue I personally deal with. I have trimmed my brows recently, and that seems to help. I trimmed this front area quite a bit. They've already grown back some. And then I actually trimmed this outside area right here a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my brows definitely look better, like the trimming is helping. I just never am able to get my brow hairs to stay in place. So once you get the wax in, you take the end of whatever spoolie you're using and you just press it down, and it kind of laminates it to your skin. There's freaking glitter in my brows because last time I used this spoolie, I was using glitter. It's ridiculous. So this side has kind of gotten to the point to where it's drying a little bit. And at this point, I'll sometimes go back in with more product if I feel like I need it. I don't think I really need it on this side. I'm just kind of trying to perfect how they look. And then I'll go back in. We're going to use the Glossier Brow Flick, and I'm going to fill them in with that. So let's go ahead and do that on this side. I bought this because I see a bunch of people raving about it. And whenever I see other people using it, I feel like I'm just shaking it. I feel like they get a good stroke out of it, but when I do it in my brows, I don't get that. And that's kind of what I want. I want it to look like brow hairs. But honestly, I think this side is good. So we're pretty filled in. Let me get like right in here. There we go. So I don't have any more product on this spoolie. I'm just trying to manipulate the hairs to go where I want them. This pomade can easily kind of get outside the lines of where I want it to be. So if that happens, I'm typically just taking my spoolie or my finger and kind of trying to remove it from that area. And then obviously I like doing my brows first when I do this method so that I can cover anything up I need to with concealer or foundation. So I'm gonna pause there for now with brows. I may go back to them in a little while. Last time I used this, I had to touch them up. I'm just priming my eyes with the Pat McGrath concealer. I think I should have shade 3, L3. Wow. My skin looks like shit up close like this. I don't understand. It doesn't look like that in person. Like, my redness looks intensified times 3 on camera. Okay. So on the eyes today, we're going to be using the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. This is what it looks like. I like this palette, but not as much as everyone else does. And a ton of people are coming out and saying that this is one of their favorite palettes of the whole year. So I just need to get some more use out of it. So I'm not gonna set my lids today because when I've played with this in the past, I wasn't able to deepen with these shades very much. So I'm gonna see if that helps at all. So first I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Off Balance. My dogs have been quiet like all afternoon. I definitely feel like I'm getting way more color payoff with this. Not like putting it on not set concealer. Well, let's see if it blends. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M532 in that same shade. Just try to blend out the edges a little bit. Oh my god. These dogs. Literally, they've been quiet for hours. Like, why? Hi, Charlie. What, honey? Your brother is being a pain in the ass, so you have to now too? It's blending a little bit better on this side. That might just be my eyes. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade right here called Crash. Oh my goodness. Are you sleepy, honey? I'm just trying to deepen up that crease. So I want to warm that up a little bit. I'm going to go into this shade right here called Karma. I'm going to deepen up the outer corner with maybe a mixture of these two. Vortex and Hot Mess. I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Glue, pop that on the lids. I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here all over the lid, and then maybe pop this shade right here in the center just to highlight a little bit. The first shade is Galaxy. This shade is gorgeous. Okay. I think I've always enjoyed every look I've done with this palette, but this is so beautiful. I'm really drawn to the teal blue colors in this palette too. Like, I want to use them so bad. They're so pretty. I love me a purple look, purple pink. Okay, now going in with that other shade, Cosmic. Look how gorgeous that is. Just popping that in the center real quick for a little extra oomph. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on my face. If you hear my dog squeaking toys and shit in the background, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try some primers that I've only tried once or maybe haven't tried and I don't remember my thoughts. So the first one is this Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. I always use something hydrating and something blurring, unless I'm like running out the door and just doing something quick. Ooh, this is what this looks like. It's like has a blue tint to it. It feels like water. It's a little sticky, which is a good thing. I've already had to mess with my brows again off camera, and I can tell they're falling again. So this is what I'm talking about. You can see the hairs are like falling out of place right here. If y'all know of any products that help with that, please let a girl know, because literally nothing holds my brows. Okay, next we have the Cover FX Blurring Primer. It's been a very long time since I've used this. It looks like Professional, so I don't like Benefit Professional. We'll see how similar they are. It's definitely blurring. Like, I feel like that already blurred my pores. It's also tinted. It's interesting. I guess Professional is too, huh? You can really see how blurred that made my skin. Okay. Okay, Cover FX. So the tint looks a little dark on me when I first put it on, but it seems to blend away nicely. Okay, so I already have my foundation concoction mixed on my hand. Life with animals, y'all. I'm using the ABH Luminous foundation. I really do like this, but the shade I got is not fabulous for me. It's a little too warm, and right now it's a little too pale. So I mixed in my NYX green color corrector, and then a couple of drops of the Armani Liquid Summer in the shade 100. My shade in the foundation is 120W. I should have gotten a neutral shade in this. So I did apply to this side of my face. It's actually looking quite dull. Normally this foundation looks like super dewy. But the primer, the dewy primer I used today is not as dewy as what I normally go for. So that might be why. Oh my god, y'all. I put my dogs outside, and now my cat is meowing. I love that this foundation has so much coverage and that it's luminous. Oh, it's really, wow. Oh my god. I look like a ghost on camera. I don't think I added enough of those drops to darken it. This is not looking luminous to me. Normally it does. So I guess it's normally the primers that I'm using underneath that help it. But I can't really see in that mirror. The coverage is pretty nice. I'm looking a little cakey, which I normally don't feel like I do. With this foundation, it really might just be my skin right now. I used like 2 or 3 hydrating masks yesterday because I feel like my skin has been so dry, and apparently that wasn't enough. I'm gonna touch up my brows off camera because I can't stand it. I'll be right back. Okay, this looks really awful. So I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath concealer, the one we used on the lids. I don't feel like I need a ton of extra coverage. This foundation does have good coverage. Just gonna help the brows out a little bit. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. For foundation, I used a Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush. I don't know if that's still available or not. And honestly, it's not a favorite. I just really need to wash my brushes, and that is like one of the last clean foundation brushes I have left. It does the job. So for bronzer and blush, I'm gonna do creams and powders. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Tower28 cream in West Coast. So for cream blush, I'm going to use this Fenty Strawberry Drip Cream Blush. So for powder bronzer, I'm going to use this Milani Silky Matte in number 1. And just so I don't mess anything up, I'm patting this on. And I'm going to bronze up quite a bit to make me not look so pale. Be right back. So for powder blush, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury in Love Glow. This is one of my favorite like go-to pink blushes. It does have some gold sheen in it. I know that's really bright, but I'll calm it down with some powder. And for highlighter, I'm going to go into this Dior Backstage in number 4 Rose Gold. And I'm going to mix these 3 together. This has been a favorite since I got it. I got this at the Sephora sale. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the lower lash line. I'm gonna take these 2 dark shades and pack that against my waterline a little bit. Now I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and I'm gonna go in with the shade and the shade that we first put in the crease, and maybe a little bit of this warm one too. The mattes in this palette are a little bit powdery, so if you have this, make sure you're tapping off your brush. I'm just touching this up a little bit with these dark shades. Just trying to make that connection smooth. I'm just gonna take the shade right here called Supermoon, and with my finger, just put that on the inner corner. Okay, now I'm gonna do my mascara off camera and I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back. I used the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof as a base, and then my Kosas Big Clean on top and on the bottom lashes. And it's been a little while. I ate dinner as well, and I am starting to get more dewy, which is nice. I like to be dewy. Wow, sorry for all the noises. I am gonna powder. I'm gonna use the Beauty Bakerie flower powder, my current favorite. And I'm just gonna do mainly the center of the face. It's nighttime. I'm not going anywhere. I'm putting on makeup for fun. I love how much this powder blurs my skin. Okay. So last is lips. I'm gonna start with Makeup Forever Endless Cacao. And I'm just going to do a little bit of this to define my lips. Okay, that's about good. And I'm just gonna blend that a little. I don't want these lines to be super harsh because I'm just putting on a gloss. It's really just for definition. Oh, I've been trying to decide what gloss. This is Tower28 Coconut. I haven't tried this yet. I actually haven't tried either of these. And this is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Reef. I may try both. I'm gonna try the Tower28 one first. This looks so bright, but these are sheer, as you can see. It's not anywhere near as bright as it looks in the tube. I'm gonna add this on top. See if these are more pigmented. Oh yeah, that's better. As you can see, I changed and fixed my hair as well. I didn't say anything. Trying to put something on that matches this a little bit better than that olive did. Okay. So last I'm just gonna do some setting spray, or this isn't really a setting spray. It's the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist. It's just hydrating. I've been really enjoying this. The mist on this is super fine. I heard somebody say these little plastic inserts you get in palettes are good for fanning, and they really are. The Patrick Ta brow pomade, whatever. I keep trying to make this work for me and it just doesn't. I have messed with my brows probably 10 times over filming, trying to fix them and get like this tail to stay in place. So this was expensive and I don't want to trash it, but I may end up passing it on. I don't know. I want it to work. Like, this side looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm not in love. I need to figure out if there's a better way for me to use this or not. I did open this and found, like, I hadn't used it for maybe 2 months or so, and I found like a bunch of crystallized things on top of it. So I just scraped them off, but I just got this in April and it's already doing that. I have no idea what that was either. It wasn't like moldy or anything. It was just weird. I don't know if I sprayed too much Fix Plus on it, but I'm pretty sure Patrick Ta uses literally Fix Plus. in his. So that's what I've been using in mine. I don't know. If anyone has tried this and they have a secret on like a spray that works better with it or something, let me know for sure. Maybe I need to try like a Urban Decay all-nighter or something with it. Maybe that will work better in like locking my brows in. But this is supposed to do the work, right? I don't know. So I liked basically everything else that I used today. I know I like this Tower28 formula, and while I haven't really worn this formula, I have tried it on and I know that I enjoy it. This I'm still kind of testing out. I love the original Lash Princess, but this doesn't tend to hold my curl as well as like my L'Oreal Lash Paradise does. So it's not like my #1 favorite, but I need to try to use this up. That's the goal. I really enjoyed the look that I created with this palette today, and it surprised me. Like, I feel like this is the best look I've created with this palette. I need to use it more, so I'm glad I got some good use out of this today. If y'all have any like blue looks you want to see with these shades up here, let me know, because I want to play with these so bad. Like this shade right here. These just look like a lot of fun to play with. This one's still kind of purpley, but yeah. You can see how shiny and reflective these two shades are, and look how cool that looks. It's like a blackened base with like a turquoisey shift glitter to it. They're just really cool looking, so I really do want to play more with this palette, and not just the purples. I've been loving tea, y'all. This is peppermint tea, but I also have a turmeric tea I've been loving. My husband and I have both been drinking tons of hot tea, especially at night. I've really also been enjoying putting cream products down on the cheeks first and then putting powder products on top. I feel like, especially under a mask, it makes my makeup last longer. I thought that I would enjoy using like a powder foundation, but that just hasn't been the case for me personally. I enjoy a liquid. My skin is dry, especially in the winter time, so that just works better for me. Yeah. So layering those products up is something I really enjoy, and I actually feel like I'm getting more use out of my products as well. It makes me feel like I'm using more things in my collection, which I need to be doing. So I really enjoyed that. I'm going to be filming some like end of the year type of videos real soon. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific y'all want to see. I'll be doing like a yearly favorites, one for makeup and then one for like skincare, hair care, lifestyle stuff. And then I need to see how many products I have, if I have enough to do a products, like the worst products of 2020. So that will potentially be coming. Yeah, let me know what other types of videos y'all are seeing that you want me to do as well, and I will add that to my list. Also, I'll be doing a Sephora sale, Black Friday, Christmas haul. I need to film that, and that's it. I know I haven't been as active on YouTube lately, but I have been pretty active on my Instagram, so follow me there. It's at Andrea Kristen Beauty, just like my YouTube channel. I do post looks there as well that I don't post here, so if you're looking for more look type content, you can look there. I think that's it. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell. All of those things really help me out and they help other people see my videos so I can grow. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you here, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.